back today with a paper bag pocket. And this is something that you can just put inside of your journals just to hold like little treasures and things. I'll show you. I have in one of my journals on one of my pages, or you could put it in the back of your journal. It's just a little, this one was made with a white paper bag. And it just pops open like this, and then you can add extra ephemera or tags or something like that for the person to decorate their journal with. Or what I was really thinking what would be nice is just to have one of these on your desk when you're journaling, and then you can open it up when you're ready to journal, and you can put all your scraps in it, and then just empty out, you know, the scraps when you're done journaling, and then you'll have like a little, kind of like a trash bag even. So I just thought it was super cute, and I just thought I would go over how to make it. I saw it on several people's channels, and I think it's been around for quite a long time. Camellia Craft Design was the YouTuber that I think that I first saw it on, but I've seen it on several different channels. So let's go ahead and get started and make one of these. They're super fun to make. All right, so the first thing that you do is you just need a regular lunch bag. So you can use just a regular, or actually it could be, if you wanted it to be larger, it could be any kind of bag, like a fast food leftover bag or whatever you want. And then you just cut it right above this line, making sure not to cut this bottom of the bag, or else you'll have a hole in it. So if you just want to carefully cut really close, just like that. And just so it's like this. So I have one that I've already inked up. So I just went around with it's Distress Oxide Vintage Photo. And I just went ahead and inked around it. And you totally don't have to do that. You could just use it just as it is. And then we're going to go ahead and decorate it. So let's see. Get out my glue book, and I'm going to go ahead and I cut a piece of paper out of my little scrappy stash to fit on the side of it, and so I'm going to go ahead and glue that on there. This is just a piece of scraps from this book, this Park Lane heirloom, and I just have lots of scraps that I'm using from that book from different projects that I've made. I'm going to go ahead and stick this on the side. And then I went through some of my other scraps, and I just tore little bits and bobs that I had left over, and then I went ahead and I distressed around them already, just so to make this process quick so that you can quickly see what I'm doing. And you can decorate this, of course, any way you want. So I'm just going to put that right there. And then I had this other little scrap that I tore around, and then I distressed around. There. And then I had this little flower. I don't think it has a name. Oh, memoir. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, I used this pack. This is what I used. I used this little die cut out of there. And then I actually went ahead and distressed just a little bit around it. And I'll go ahead and glue that. And then you don't have to, but on the other side of the bag, you can go ahead and decorate this as well, so that when it opens up that you can see it. I'm going to go ahead and I had just cut this. I rounded the corners on this, but you totally don't have to. It was just a little scrap that I had left over from another project. And I love how that this just uses up all of your scraps. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this on the bottom. And really you just want to make it so that, let me open up this one. Make it so that it's inside of the lines of the fold line on this side if you decide to decorate that side. And so that's what I went ahead and did. Let me stick it down. And then I had this other scrap for the top part. And I'm just using this little stick glue. It's just called glue for this project. Let's see. Let me go ahead and stick that on there. Oh, I really like how this is turning out. So cute. Okay, and then the last thing I want to do is I had a punch. Now you can just take any card and fold it in half to make your little tab to open it. You can take like a little square and just fold it in half and use that as a tab. I have this little punch that this is the large punch. And I use the punch and I just fold in half just a piece of scrap that I have left over. And then I just was going to show you how you do a punch. I flip it over so I can kind of see, so I can maximize the space on the scrap. And then you have a new little tab that you can use. And then you can just glue it on and use that as a tab. I went ahead and inked one that I decided I wanted to use for this one already, but I just wanted to show you this. And then I just went ahead and inked around it like, you know, like that. And let me go ahead, let me get my other glue out for this one. There we go. I'm just using this glue because it's a little bit quicker drying than and easier to get in the little areas because of the fine tip on the bottle. And then I'm going to go ahead, and you can put this anywhere on the bag across the top. I'm just going to go ahead and stick it right there like I did on my first example. And I love how it turned out. It's so cute. And then you just open it up and then fill it up with little cards or tags or whatever you'd like a special surprise for whoever's getting the journal that you're making. And there you go. That's what it looks like. So when it's open, you can see this side that's decorated, and you don't have to decorate that side, and then this side. Super cute. I love how it turned out. It's so fun. Thanks for joining me.